Hello kids, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. Children, as you all are aware that we were doing revision of your GK book. These chapters we have already done and now we were taking revision of all these chapters. So in that row children, today not only we are going to learn few things about our country, as well as we are going to see different capital of different countries, as well as the famous place of those countries. Now here the name of today's topic is guessing countries. Now the city and the landmark in each row belong to the same country. Fill in the boxes to write the names of the countries they are found in. Use the words in the help box. Now what you have been given in this page, you have been given with the name of a city and the landmark which belongs to that particular city, and you are supposed to tell that that city belongs to which country, that name of that country you are supposed to tell. So that is your page, and in this page we are going to learn about cities along with their countries and the famous places. So let's start children, let's start it. The city and the landmark which is given already. So children, let's start with the first picture, that is Sydney Opera House. As you all are remembering also that related to Opera House, I have told you an earlier video also that Opera House means kind of an open theatre. Means if in our country we will be having, and we have seen Nukkad Natak. Nukkad Natak which was done in that open area, कहीं पे भी जो particular गाँव चौपाल या something open area will be there, and there they were performing that kind of a natak. Similarly, the Sydney Opera House is specially mentioned for theatres, for concerts, for major ceremonies, and for that we were celebrating all those things in this Sydney Opera House. Now the shape of this opera house, that is just like a lotus, just like a leaves of the lotus, that kind of a shape is there, and that is situated, Sydney Opera House is situated in Sydney. Now you are supposed to tell the name of the country, that Sydney Opera House which situated in Sydney belongs to which country. So here the answer is Australia. A U S T R A L I A. Now children, those alphabets which are missing in between, that you are supposed to write it down, and rest of the alphabets which were given, that you are not going to write it down again. Now that is Sydney, and name of the city is Sydney, the landmark is Sydney Opera House, and both of these things belongs to the name of the country is Australia. Now Australia is having quite cold weather, and the national animal of Australia is kangaroo. Fine. So that is quite common things which I have told you related to Australia. Now come to next, number 2. Number 2 is Petronas Tower, and this Petronas Tower is situated in Kuala Lumpur. Now Kuala Lumpur is a part of, or is a city of which country? That is your question. And Petronas Tower, which is a quite famous tower and famous landmark, which is situated in Kuala Lumpur. So now Kuala Lumpur is capital city of Malaysia. MALAYSIA, Malaysia. Fine. So that is your Malaysia, and the capital city of Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur. Now Malaysia is not a quite big country, small country, and working with a small with a less people. And this Petronas Tower, that is a little bit twisted from one side. And why it happened? Because once they have started making it, to give support to each of them, one of the tower was get tilted from one side, and from that day only this Petronas Tower, which is again and a very important historic place, that is Petronas Tower, and it is situated in Kuala Lumpur, and Kuala Lumpur is the capital city of Malaysia. So that Malaysia also comes in a country which is quite nearby, and most of the trips were people went for a trip in Malaysia, in Singapore, in Thailand, on these kind of a places. So here you have to remember that Petronas Tower, which belongs to Malaysia, and rest of the things you don't require. Now number 3, that is Dubai. Now Burj Khalifa. In Dubai, Burj Khalifa is situated, and they all came in the country. Name of the country is UAE, United Arab Emirates. Now UAE, how this name, find it out, that United Arab Emirates, and how Dubai will become the capital city of UAE, and this Burj Khalifa was situated in Dubai. So it happens, small Arab states were there. Arab people, those who were ruling small states, what they think that if they will be united into one, they will become huge. So what happened, that 7 small states or 7 small countries which comes under different Arab rule, means Arab people were ruling that part of that city. So they started ruling together, and they will form that UAE, that is United Arab Emirates. Means all the Arab people have joined and then formed this. Emirates means a country. So UAE has been considered from there, and this Burj Khalifa is the tallest tower in the world. Height of this tower is quite big, quite huge, and that will comes one of the important tower in the world. So Burj Khalifa was the biggest tower or the tallest tower in the world, and it is situated in Dubai, which is a part of UAE, United Arab Emirates. So that is Burj Khalifa. Now come to number 4, Mumbai. What I have told you, that in today's page we are going to learn few of the important things about our country also, as well as from the other countries also. So now here Mumbai, you have been given with Mumbai, and the landmark is Gateway of India. Now in our country, Gateway of India is situated in Mumbai. Then Mumbai is one of the huge city of India or of our country, that is India, INDIA. Mumbai, in Mumbai, Gateway of India is situated, and that comes in India. Now, as I told you earlier also, Gateway of India was formed by Britishers when they were ruling our country, and their Queen Elizabeth wants to come to the come to our country. So, for welcoming of Queen Elizabeth, Britishers formed this Gateway of India in Mumbai. Now children, don't get confused with Gateway of India and India Gate, that we will be talking about India Gate or Gateway of India. Now children, India Gate is situated in Delhi and Gateway of India is situated in Mumbai, which is not the capital city of our country, but that will become the financial capital of our country, and that is an important part of our country, so that you will remember India. So that I have told you in the beginning, we are going to learn not only things related to our country, we are going to learn about things which are quite important about other countries also. So now next, fifth one is London, and the landmark is Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace is one of the palace where Queen Victoria will come, and they were taking rest over there. So that is Buckingham Palace, and it is situated in London, which is an important city of England. England, England. So that is very important. Buckingham Palace is situated in England, and the capital city of England is, that is your London. So children, with this we have done this page number, that is guessing countries, very important chapter, guessing countries. So you are going to revise this and remember all these things, like what is the capital city, what is the famous landmark. I can ask that Sydney Opera House or Petronas Tower is situated in which city? Fine, then you are supposed to tell the answer like Sydney, Kuala Lumpur, and if I'll ask from you that what is the that where do Burj Khalifa found or where Burj Khalifa was located, then your answer can be Dubai. Fine, that is an important city of UAE. Actually, earlier Dubai was the individual city, but later on when they find it out that when we will be having or we will be together, we will be unite, then we will be getting different things. So they found it that if they will unite that different Arab Emirates, and then they are going to rule a particular part of that city, particular part of that country, they are going to be benefited. So by that thought, this smaller cities, they have combined Dubai and few more countries were there. All these countries have joined, and then they will came under a common country, that is UAE, United Arab Emirates. Then Mumbai, again a short story, a history behind the Mumbai's, and Gateway of India, that I have taken it right now. So now children, I hope there is no doubt in this page. So children, we are going to start with our next page. So let's start with our next page. See children, when we are revising all these pages, then you have to remember all these pages every day. You are going to revise those pages again and again, and then you have to remember all those pages. Now children, famous Indians, we are going to take it. Now I am not taking only first page, that is related to famous person in the world. You can take that heading also, but right now we are going to do famous Indians. Now famous Indians, what do you mean by famous Indians? Famous means what? one who not only think about themselves, they try to find it out that what is happening, where do it is happening, fine. And these famous Indian have uh, plays an important role in the history of India. So children, today we are going to talk about here in famous Indian. I am not going to take only the people, those who comes in freedom fight, those who comes in that particular kind of a politics and all. Now these people are not only situated, not only belongs to that particular politics, but these famous Indians are quite important from their field. Now we'll talk about the first picture. First picture is of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So 2 days back, 3 days in the last week only, we have celebrated the birthday of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, because his birthday is celebrated as Children's Day, and because Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru loves children a lot, so he was celebrating his birthday with the children, and children call them Chacha Nehru. So Chacha Nehru is the pet name of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. And the father's name of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, that is also very important, that is Motilal Nehru. And after his name Motilal, different colleges, different schools were there in Allahabad city. So that is very important because they belong to Allahabad. So there only you are going to find it out. Different universities related with their name, with Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru's name and by the name of his father. So that is very important. So this page we have done earlier, but we have not done this page along with the picture. So right now you all can see the picture of that person also, and you are going to find it out what is an important thing about that. So first one, that is Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So you are going to take on C, or in the bracket of 1 you can write over here. Here you can write C. So we'll come to number 2, that is APJ Abdul Kalam. APJ Abdul Kalam. I don't think that you all need an introduction of APJ Abdul Kalam. He is a famous scientist. He was a famous scientist and our country's ex-president also. APJ Abdul Kalam was a country's ex-president also, and he was giving a speech in a college, and while delivering his speech he fall on a ground and get unconscious, and then later on they find it out that APJ Abdul Kalam was get a heart stroke, and he was died at that time. So that is APJ Abdul Kalam, a famous scientist also in ISRO. So that is very important, APJ Abdul Kalam. And always he is giving motivating lectures to the next generation. He is coming to the different schools, different places, and then he was motivating the people, the children, those who were living over there. So that is an important thing about APJ Abdul Kalam. Number 3, now number 3 picture which you can see in your book, that is Lata Mangeshkar. So here you are going to match it with Lata Mangeshkar, and Lata Mangeshkar is commonly known as Lata Di. Now by the age of 90, now Lata Mangeshkar is 90 years old, but it was found that Ma Saraswati is herself sitting in the throat of Lata Mangeshkar, and till now, she had sung uh, more than lakh of songs. And Lata Mangeshkar, a huge name in the industry of Bollywood industry and different Marathi and other languages song also he has sung. Now fourth picture is of Mother Teresa, and I have told you that Mother Teresa has got a Nobel Prize also, Nobel Peace Prize also, and um, Mother Teresa is a huge name in the services where if when one is in trouble, to help them, that is an important thing about Mother Teresa. And Mother Teresa is quite concerned about the children, those who are living in anath ashram or orphanage or that kind of a. So what he is doing, he is calling them from that, and then he is saying that if you that children want to live with her, they can live with her in that particular house. So that is quite different about Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa always want to help the children, always want to help the people, those who are facing any kind of a problem, like if we have olden people और जो बूढ़े लोग हैं, old age वाले जो people हैं, if they want to get some kind of a help, then they can call the helpline of Mother Teresa, or that only that call you can do it, and then you will get positive response related to that. So many children, those who were living in orphanage, they came to Mother Teresa and started living with her. So that is your Mother Teresa, and she has got Nobel Peace Prize also, and that is an important thing about Mother Teresa. Now next picture, that is your fifth picture that you can see. Now this fifth picture is of Rabindranath Tagore. So fifth picture is of Rabindranath Tagore. Now Rabindranath Tagore, he is a huge name in writing songs, in writing, basically he was a writer, and this and he found that how it is impossible for any person if they will not go and meet them. Rabindranath Tagore again, now what will be the rate of per kg, that if you will talk in kg, you will be getting 35, 40, 50. So that kind of a thing will be there. So that is Rabindranath Tagore. Now again, Rabindranath Tagore has also got yes, that Nobel Peace Prize, Nobel not for peace, that is for literature. So Nobel Prize he has got in 1914, but after Jallianwala Kand, Rabindranath Tagore has given his that award back to the firm of this Oscar. So that is Nobel Prize. So that is given back by the Rabindranath Tagore, and he had a thought that if I will be benefited apart from our school, our people, those who are living with us, then I am such a selfish person. So that is the thinking of Rabindranath Tagore, and although our national anthem is only written by Rabindranath Tagore, duration of our national anthem is 52 seconds. So children, what you are supposed to do, you are going to learn that particular details about that particular person when we are going to do anything with that person, and later on you are going to remember it that will help you, that making that writing skills will help you to find it out that what are your agendas. So that is Rabindranath Tagore. Now we'll come to sixth picture, and I don't think कि sixth picture में you required any introduction, that is your Amitabh Bachchan. Amitabh Bachchan has done many movies. Again, he is one of the famous Indians, and he has got national award also and so many award. So now we'll come to tidbits. Tidbits is very important. Now what is that tidbits? That Vijay Lakshmi Pandit was the first woman President of the United Nations General Assembly. Now United Nation is different, and USA, United States of America, that is different. USA is the converted name of that, but here United Nations General Assembly, like in India we have Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So Lok Sabha, which is considering of MLA, Member of Legislative Assembly, MLAs. So that Lok Sabha that will comes in General Assembly, and Rajya Sabha, that is your particular part of that assembly. So what is that? Vijay Lakshmi Pandit was the first woman president of the United Nations General Assembly. So that is very important, that Vijay Lakshmi Pandit was the first woman president of the United Nations General Assembly. Now in India, the first woman president of India is Pratibha Patil. That is also very important, that Vijay Lakshmi Pandit was the first woman president of United Nations of General Assembly. Secondly, that Pratibha Patil, who was the first woman president of India. Before Pratibha Patil, we do not have any one who can get this President of India for Pratibha Patil. So Vijay Lakshmi Pandit was the first woman of United Nations General Assembly, and after that that other part is of our country. So now children, what we have seen in this page, on this page we have seen few names which were written in between, and then you are supposed to find it out what are the different qualities, what are the different habits which they learn about them. So in that row we have done few of the famous name also. See children, I am telling you regarding these famous Indian many times, but still once we will finish the class and then you are not going to read it. So when you are not reading it, then your concept will not be clear. So here famous Indian, and along with famous Indian you are going to find it out what separately and what else they have done related to each field. So here Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, or we can call him Jawaharlal Nehru, and he was a son of Motilal Nehru. Father's name of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru is Motilal Nehru. Then next picture is of APJ Abdul Kalam, and APJ Abdul Kalam, I don't think that Kalam G requires an identification, requires an introduction, and a huge name in the field of ISRO scientist. So that is a huge name, and later on he became the president of our country, and now we were considering him as a president of our ex-president of our country. So that also you are going to remember it. And next is, now we are going to revise the names. Lata Mangeshkar, famous singer. Mother Teresa, famous social worker. Those who are living there in such kind of a condition that they were having such kind of a problem. So Mother Teresa is dealing with that. Then Rabindranath Tagore, who wrote national anthem. Then Amitabh Bachchan. So these things are quite important. So Vijay Lakshmi Pandit also, tidbits also we have done. Now what is your homework? You are going to learn this famous Indians as well as guessing countries. Now I am going to finish our class here. So that's all for today, children. Have a good day.